Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle and in today's video I will be teaching you how to do the treble crochet. This video will be included in a playlist which will have all of the 5 most basic crochet stitches, some crochet tips, some good beginner projects, and just comment down below what other videos you would like to see as a beginner. And yeah, let's get into the video. So to make the treble crochet, I'm going to make a square, which is going to have just a few rows of treble crochets because these stitches are actually pretty tall, but I would like 10 treble crochets. So I'm actually going to make a chain of 10 and then have 3 extra chains for the height of the first row because they're actually 3 chains tall. So chain 13 in total. But we're gonna go first into the 4th chain because we're using the first 3 as the height. So once you have your chain, let's go ahead and we're actually going to basically make a double crochet. But what is different about the double crochet and the treble crochet is how many times you yarn over first. So we're actually gonna yarn over 2 times. So 1, go around again, 2. Should look like this on your hook. You can kind of scooch them down and hold them there when you go into the 4th chain from the hook. We pretend it's a double crochet, so we yarn over and pull through the first chain and come out. Then we're just going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like a double crochet, and come back out. We'll have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops again. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. And that right there is a little double crochet, but it's a treble crochet because we still have 2 loops on our hook and we yarn over and pull through 2. So it looks a lot like a double crochet, but it's actually just a bit taller. So here's our chains, here's our first treble crochet. Now we can definitely tell which stitch to go into next because this one already has a massive tall stitch coming out of it. So we're gonna go into the next chain. So yarn over once, yarn over twice, should look like this. Go into that next chain, insert your hook, then yarn over, pull through the chain and come back out. You'll have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the 2. And those are treble crochets. So remember, yarn over twice, then go into the next stitch, right here, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you do that 3 times instead of 2 times. And yep, you can see it's a lot similar to the double crochet stitch, but it is actually taller. So continue this down your chain and I'll meet you at the end to show you how to start the next row. Yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Alright, so remember not to forget the last stitch, and you should, if you count the pillars, you should have 9 excluding the little chains at the end here. So this should be your 10th. Yarn over twice, go into the last stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. To start the next row, we chain 3 or pull up the stitch as high as the next row, So you can chain 3 or do this. Flip your work, yarn over twice, go into that first stitch, yarn over, come out, yarn over, go through 2. Oops, I just went through, oh no I didn't. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Now we go into the next stitch right here. So we yarn over, go into that next stitch. You should have a V on your hook right here, plus 3 loops. Yarn over, come out of that stitch. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And here's the beginning of your next row. So continue this until you have a square of treble crochets, and I'll meet you guys back for how to fasten it off. Alright, so here is my finished treble crochet square. As you can see, there's a lot less rows than with the single crochet, which I had 11 rows. This one I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and that's it. So when we're finished, we pull up our yarn about the length of our finger. Then we just cut the loop in half. And we're just going to pull the extra one out. Oh, I actually forgot to make a chain, so I'm going to go into the last 2 here. Alright, so when we're finished with our square, we're going to chain 1 and pull up our yarn and cut through the loop. I prematurely did that wrong actually, ha ha ha. So here we are with our finished treble crochet. So here we are in order. We have our single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and treble crochet. So you can see how they get from really tight and neat and really stiff to a little bit more peaky to a lot more like floppy, especially this one. It doesn't even hold up straight. So play around with whatever type of stitch you want to use for different projects, and also as you're doing your first beginner projects, try and take notes of what stitches are being used by the person and consider why they might be using that stitch. So I'll meet you guys in the next video for the slip stitch. This is the smallest stitch, and from here we've been going from small to taller, so you might be wondering why I waited to do the slip stitch instead of doing it before the single crochet. I'm waited because people don't usually use the slip stitch to make squares or anything. They use it as a joining stitch. So, but it is possible to make things out of slip stitches, and it looks a lot more like knitting when you make a bunch of rows out of it. So these are the main stitches that you're going to be using for most projects, and with slip stitches it's mostly to like join the squares together. So that's why they're not as important to learn about, and they're actually pretty simple and easy. So I'll see you in that video to go over the slip stitch. Thank you for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you, and comment down below what videos you would like to see next.